celebrities to say we are sound engineers, video directors, but ye babe fifi blogging ejumanim ye babe share ye babe tiasie ejumana omoye adenti omoye nyoma bia omoye enti ene me pa cho ma wo questions no wadwin twe bia enko your Facebook comment section or call Facebook or type it movement TV will be hu ye wo ho ye da se pa se wa joining ye kwakojin kwatwo ye ba enko no ye de behye so.
Yeah. Tell them 2019, you know them.
Thank you for joining us. Am I in same way? And Sanya Michy no ye babe fifi blogging ejumanim. Inti ene ye were very vibrant, two vibrant young men. Ye guess bako afina woba inti ye be shas ye ne abranti nene but obienim no as 1957 news online. Very vibrant young man or yeah one of our favorite bloggers because on time and bloggers and you may be. You are welcome, Nene.
I'm happy to see you.
And the over country.
Of course, my country. The last time we met, I had a TV show.
Yes.
And then fast forward, I'm here sitting with you. I'm very happy.
I need to say thank you to your words, to you and your words. What come and I've been. Thank you. I try. I face so my brother, Papa Bipa, radio presenter, pundit, executive producer. Yakasa Showbiz Juana Onimu Kones Bia. Akwaba, Kojo Preko, Dankwa. I miss you, the last time I shut down winning. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
You're welcome.
Welcome. Those are your prophets, Nene.
Oh, you're prophets, Nene. Prophets 1957.
Oh, okay.
You're professor in your library soon.
Yes. And they can major prophecy. So you guys, you're welcome. You're trying your guest barco, but yen shas here. Nene. Some me a first name. Nene, you could say hi to your viewers. me ye blogger anyway ye me purpose way ye message I me promote.
But it's here for sorry actually for me chamina me blend the English niche along the line. Inti me that was the same share Michy be an promoting the show, so the show is doing very well now. And I hope say by next year we'll say it in another level. And I started blogging 2 years ago. So in August this year no, and I'm celebrating my 2nd year anniversary in blogging. I think I started blogging because you me down I was CTV. Now me call her Friday be anywhere. So me is a platform other than I say me shall say no. I mean say what shall we be say I know be an who
never support you,
they don't really what you are doing. They don't even see the numbers into being few. But I mean he was there for me.
Yeah.
So I started blogging right after high school. So after high school, unim say uwe school I was on coach there in Ghana, I was on coach there and uncle baby. But I told my parents say I don't see myself teaching. Me papa a teacher, me grandpa a teacher. So me start at the shepe, me small be teacher actually. So I don't want it. And when I was in high school, I was very outspoken. Now me assistant senior boys prefect. I was more or less one of the most outspoken people on campus.
Okay.
So me we school no. Now me was school. I never be one me senior high school. You find act of public speaking. So now. Speaking in public was not my problem. Speaking my mind was not my problem. Sharing issues was not my problem. And I love to listen to radio. So now me to meet na fie kra na send a radio presenter be Canada na me kebi. It was all part of me already. So starting blogging was like bibi ana me hear that but it was just say me the be bar about things say we na me hear. So I me both time and they say I'll be able to send a message out there. I'll be able to help change the status quo. Some things that bloggers do that I feel they shouldn't do. No, me blogging their example, and everybody who's followed me say no kind will know say I don't share just anything. Yeah. So I just try to portray a good message, and like my brand says, 1957. So I mean I can't come and be sharing those things when I'm 1957.
Yes. Deep. Kojo.
Yes.
As a showbiz pioneer or one of the leaders or pillars of show business, no. What's your opinion on blogging?
I think blogging one of the main pillars so we become the creative art industry. Beyond the normal journalism that we know, blogging is one of the things in the creative world. Like you rightly said, creative arts and blogging is not just about the celebrities alone. They blog widely. I mean, people do food blogging, people do tourist blogging, people do so many other things that concern blogging. Therefore, it is something that it exposes and it brings out what creative art is to the people. Just as the normal media journalists will want to expose things that comes out of current affairs, social poverty issues and all that. They also stand in to do a lot of these things. So for me, it is one of the things that has really become a major block when it comes to the creative art industry. The only thing that I see is that for a long time, they've not been able to position well, which for me has created a very bad impression. I mean, when it comes to blogging. In as much as you might find some of them doing good stuff, others and chunk of them are also really degrading and losing the credibility when it comes. And then about of which I know say will eat into it very well. But if you should ask me, say what I see blogging or the industry blogging in itself concerning the creative art or probably the industry, yes indeed. They form one of the biggest blocks, I mean, pillars, I should say, yes. I mean, within the space, very well.
So, Michy, okay, say you were food blogging, fashion, blogging, you were different categories. Okay, and she's saying, no, over to me, I can say you were bloggers are more focusing on one category. And I'll come to you like, Nene. So say you want to blog be a fashion show on blog we are yen share who sa differentiation and say way your food blogger your way or your fashion blogger lifestyle blogger and you no pay so say
Mm.
akoya say obia timi blog be what do you think about that?
Interestingly, they have. I read certain blogs that purposely deal with tourism.
Okay.
There's a guy that I've forgotten the name. BB, is he Santaza or something? Or yeah, one of the Ghanaian travelers in terms of that's his job. He travels and he blogs.
Okay.
So he blogs a lot of tourist sites that you want to see, and on only the attention and more focus is on the people who are out there, what is here, for them to also come and see what is it and all that. Food blogging is what I haven't seen more here.
Yeah, okay.
In our space. What we see more in our space is more or less the celebrity kind of blogging that they are doing, which has also brought them a huge problem we're going to discuss anyway. But largely, that is where everybody seems to be within the space, blogging. Or hardly do you want to see, others blog on other things. And it's interesting that the same bloggers in their world, some define themselves as entertainment journalists. They don't call themselves bloggers.
Entertainment journalists.
Yes, entertainment journalists. I hear them say that a lot, that they have they are entertainment journalists. They are not having your own website. If I find you having your own blog, your space, and then you are writing stuff, I don't want me to call you. Now, why are you calling yourself entertainment journalist and not a blogger?
Okay.
It means there's something wrong with the name blogging within Ghana terms and what the coloring has been.
Just a perception. Perception be about.
Then
bloggers.
You want to call yourself entertainment journalist, and for them to call themselves bloggers, then what's the difference? Because you write the same thing they write. You share the same videos they share. They share things and you also comment on it. You write the same, you call things that they write. It's just that ours have become too monotonous. With Senye Michy some the beba minim obia omenya na sam Senye Salma Mumin in Sebi Nombeka. It has always been a Tracy Boache thing and something else. Somebody scar that he's bought and somebody's buttocks, somebody's breast, somebody's you know what I mean? Yeah. So,
we will get to that.
You get there.
But Mame introducing me guest I feel now I late but channel. My brother, Yakasha top 5 bloggers ewa Ghana, Sami K Eyebako. Oh Jay, go lie. Sami Akwaba and now Bekachi. Oh, that's a you're welcome. Welcome to Movement Showbiz. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Chairman, you. Chairman, yeah, that's it. So I'm your office, I mean, sure.
Chop soon, so
I chop yours. Represent you.
Chop yours. Okay. That's why.
I know, right? So you're welcome. And then you're bon komo. In komo emu eju. Ye babe river. Ejuma na wo ye na ye blogging no ye ba be bisa won nsem bi na wa chreche mu na ya ti ase ejuma na wo ye no, because a lot of people don't really understand the job of a blogger. Eja sene ya sometimes sebi wo monye manti ama people have, like Kojo said, people have a perception, but today we are here say ye ba be clear our perception of bloggers. Ichi Kojo.
Yeah, so that's Penya Basina Penya. So it's more or less they as I said on my the challenges that they're having. We know some of the challenges and it's hurting. Today we'll have to pour everything out so that they can really attest to it that seriously, not all of them, and we'll repeat, not all of them, but chunk of them are getting it wrong, and it's really giving the image of blogging in this country a bad name, and we don't want to give it a bad name and hang it. We have to see say Juma and all that. And, you know, yes, things have gone wrong. They are still getting it wrong, but we'll eat into it and get the details of it.
We'll get there tonight. There's no questions left out. No questions left asked or left answered. Yeah. Answer will be. So let's go to Sammy K real quick. Sammy Pacho, take us through Washasiano as a blogger. Washasiano, then and I what so oh, this is my mission. If I get the crowd or the numbers that I want, these are the messages. What was it like? Take us through the journey.
Okay, Michy, and sorry for coming late. What can I do, Mami Passion? I mean, me names na they are na me shall say na me names they are me and the friend blogging.
Okay.
Okay. I was fortunate to start from Peace FM. So when I started Peace FM, I came as a reporter. By national service. Into me by a common reporter. And sorry, me reporter.
Thank you for correcting.
So in that case, now it's my assignment, being it political, entertainment. But the editor, shout out to Mr. Bequin. On me two radios so first, and maybe I will be a channel. And I realize say okay, a band entertainment me very strong. Into do maybe I feel on my make entertainment assignments. I feel so me me who entertainment review kusabo aje into me benya more aligned in the entertainment industry. So me sure say no me started posting on Facebook near the idea Facebook and I mean Instagram so aba and I mean so it started by some me say me call assignment me say boss who am posting on Facebook and me starting post here. So I started getting following there. And I feel do baby and I'm for inviting me for programs. So baby blog no page no a grow me person me ba na oba na me chioka na they may say lunch be na air course we to home me. So me say okay I can commercialize this. Until my madam for be shout out to Kemelo Fred ono okriti website until not or my neighbor. And I say, Charlie, I won't create a website or so I go do. Say, okay, you're not share. And oh yeah, no logo, no one graphic designer, but I feel say me already piece, you know, career reporting about a short story. So I had a story now my mensano that and I started say me short. Until ne grew kakra me yeah na me be broadcast. On WhatsApp, na share afi na kakran so na share on Facebook, Instagram so by Twitter now share kakra ni go. So that's how I started some K media. Yeah.
In your me aka say we di be how many years away?
I'm started since 2017.
Wow. Now what challenges ni be then?
Beginning no obi in few. Beginning no there o post here obi in few because who are you? All followers are here. I get calls say, oh, me a blogger, upcoming blogger, me many followers. Me catch you say, oh, person called top followers in there. I know they wow because I know say there are some celebrities and some influencers some huge following, but I'm post here there. Now I'm one like, two like. Obi so say, oh, maybe thank you. No, we 100K at once. We say post here because we got to amount. If we have Indian followers, if we have Russia, amount to their way so in that case, we say now likes we engagement, the friend engagement, very low. So in that case, no, me advise you say if you want it well, say we post in amount for organic, grow it organic. No, I know we so post here whether 10,000 followers are at least nipa 50 people come enye obi an ewo time onya time inti no engagement no and also o ton ade wo so obun say ekọ inti me advice you say o person o nya ho mfa so pa ade grow organically but grow organically. So that's how I was able to get the following.
That's nice. But one answer my question back. Me say what started blogging no. Okay, we who say afraid they will pick it up away Jumano.
Okay.
And then and now your mission.
My mission is I started my mission is to disseminate news are accurate.
Okay.
And I was maybe a Peace FM no, so I came from an accounting background.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe a Peace FM no me nya kwenya ko GNG. I compare certificate kakra ko top up degree. So many journalism We know so
okay.
So me pay me because I knew this is what I wanted to do. So but because me pay entertainment in me, I say I was specialized on entertainment side. Though na saying politics in kakra efra. So the mission was to disseminate accurate news, being it politics, being it entertainment, being it social issues and all that.
Nice, nice. And I'm not forgetting you. Pacho, what challenges would you maybe to say it be a day?
So Samika said when you was starting, let me recall me your core events before. I think Kempinski and then Moisha Ohonum. So by then I started pen and me used to me iPhone 6. And I was taking a video and I Moisha or Danny Nichimami. You know, when you're taking a celebrity video, you know how we do it, trying to communicate.
Yeah.
She didn't know me. Now when you iPhone 6, iPhone 6 the person doesn't even know you.
Yeah.
So those are the challenges we go through. Now end that form because now it's a castle Millennium City.
Wow.
So imagine say I buy event war. Kempinski, a Pombe 12. I'll go home, me and mini car, me fat trotro. At time I got not trotro more cycle, so I be one answer. I mind made you feel about the way.
Wow.
I have school too. So combining school, blogging, and the fact that I'm teaching, not any easy car. But if only you have the passion, I was passion driven.
Yeah.
I was not even looking at semi top followers and ABB. I got to know say at the time, I need numbers, but some events, but not from what numbers no crying from because I post and I write in a certain way that connects the people. Obi say, oh, you write well. Obi say, I like your caption. I like how you brand yourself. That would take me to branding. If you want to do anything related to the media, you need to have your branding on point. If you don't have, you can't do the thing anyhow. When you sorry, so no watch a chalowote. One ever found serious. You need to brand yourself very well because first impression. It's in approaching Michy. Now make us say me anyway. Michy, me follow. I post this. I want to post you. Show me up and down. I want to you understand? So branding was one key thing for me. And shout out to Kwame Usudan, so head of programs of Pan-African
Pan-Africa, yeah.
He really helped me. He told me, Nene, if you really want to do this, you need to get your branding on point. Learn from the people. So if you see Amera posted, say now pay Amera, there is no need to be Kwame. I was Amera person on Tremi. Amera posted on a blog, so. Maybe also be a Kwame blogs and I can send your Trono. No so try now the account there. Amera Trono offer Amera story. Fine, Amera story no, but don't copy and paste. Try to write your own thing and then give him credit for the video or the picture. So those are the things that not a boy me are coming up. Apart from say me were passion mad or say me no. I was not even focused on the challenges because him say yes, it will be any more being say when you start something, it's not going to be rosy. And growing the numbers is not easy. So even get 10K on Instagram is not easy. Obi send on can be 100K so we still have 5 likes. The engagements are not coming. The person is just focused on say Obi can send any power number say. But the number you have now, what is the number doing for you? Or number no is supposed to be into obi ba pay no pay or pay obi na ejuma. On far because in who numbers ba only engagement. No engagement no pay. Or person on selling the product to people.
Okay.
So buying followers is a no.
It's a no. Kojo, being a radio presenter, Mijidi said when a blogger say Juma Bebre, what has your experience been like in regards to minim say ebia it's your facility no mutual stories at the moment say moana mama bloggers creative stories and then experience with bloggers like send it you know how is it like
my experience with them very good. I have been with them for long because of Juma. There was this time even on my show I created what we call Bloggers Cafe.
Okay.
Where it's a time for bloggers to also come and tell us what is happening in their world. The idea was that me person can take almost stories or more and then the kind of follow-ups that they do.
Okay.
On stories. Because again, chunk of stories on my baby now, people come to deny them.
Yes.
And say they tend to say stories not my
we are coming to that.
Yeah, we'll come to that. So it's I have had a good vibe and experience with them because of and the kind of stories or modern you want to read, check, double check, and see what they are writing and all that. In my space, there with experience with them and work has been good.
Okay.
To the extent that even some of them are lucky to get chance to work with the online department.
Okay.
Especially when you find them good and then they can maintain the entertainment pages on the online. Okay. Because now creative art also sells. Because people are tired of somewhat hard news. You know, mobile site, they tend to go down, go to the entertainment side, see videos, see what is trending and what is happening within the creative art world for them to also relax more and all that. You know, Jumano with us in terms of experience have been good, and we are always engaging anyway because they seem to be the first people to get the news you think you've not heard.
True.
So the moment they break or the moment they have it, some have serious exclusives that they might not write, but they share with us as radio presenters, and then we give mileage to the stories, and also we work hand in hand with them. Some of them will want to put out there the story, but they'll give you chunk of the meat, so that when you sit, you know, so okay, Nemana will come this is what it is, and all. And young women, yes, tricks in the game anyway. Say unya or story na so for some come to me. Sometimes very strong and hard can go solo. Others also want to combine with some radio programs like entertainment shows and all that to also help them grow. I mean, their stories and all. So the experience with them has been good.
That's nice to know. So I mean, always me I can say blogging a hobby and I say a career.
A career.
But yeah, journalists for newspaper writers, our association, are more obida no or more controlling that section of ABR writers. Blogging, you who say ABR more association BR. Me, I'm a research that me who say there's Ghana Bloggers Summit organized every year. This year, me who say I didn't know anybody controlling me jumana mo no.
Okay, this is our kind journalist, Ghana Journalists Association, or more association, and they have been in the system for long. Journalism started and you know, blogging is a new thing. It's a new digital media thing that just came up. So we are called several meetings. Yatuana main concern Zion, the likes of Jesus Ronnie. You called meetings. Foresight TV, Ignis Cracker. Yeah, so a idea and by this time I say I set BBA, but I think registration no near the idea a delay kakra. Into the idea. I agree with you. Bloggers does now ibinum essay jumano because we who say be Zion a posting fee internet say blogging obeti me aye the fee into me so me quiet. Meanwhile be only journalism background they are now only say natural story cra na wa say edwuma no oti bibia ebia wate say ebia Michy akọ grinde nautica ewo ebia stone boy aye story
yes
ebia na enye no kre misi ebia me access to Michy na ma frɛ but ono na ebia oni access no oti ye no ntimi confirm na wa post ana wa tro story na afi obi nso afa na afi eko obehu na spread na say enye no kra atanish you image ekodada so say association no wo like you are saying will sanction those people and it will serve as a deterrent to say na be omo tire sa because say enso yejuma because people think blogger but enye ina na etisa so like you are saying we are working on the association to make sure say to punish or sanction those who are doing those things.
Then do you think it's because of the lack of that association and now body now best set rules and regulations for bloggers to follow? Intina bloggers aiding somebody bebre no?
It could be part, but me dream say it's solely the reason because they will come and some journalists that they behave. Let me say abnormal. Maybe there is
even with the background of journalism background.
Of course, I mean we've seen a couple of times.
Yes.
Journalists bet na radio, so Obeka anyhow. They could even call be a fool. Meanwhile, if you've gone to a journalism school, You should know you can't call, you can't use hard words on people. And so, in as much as say any association like course, I think say association or one can be boa. And so, say as I'm kind, let's hope say it comes to being very soon. Now, conform omo Irishimus and omo passion somewhere join this space they can join. And I've always said, say you don't really need a journalism background to start blogging, because we're in a digital world where if you want to do something, you can just go on YouTube, learn how somebody does it. I started blogging before I went to journalism school.
Okay.
And going to journalism school has only helped me to improve myself, add value to myself. But YouTube is there for you. You can Google how to be a blog, how to write a story. Tell you, okay, you need to read 4 W's and an H or something to start a thing. So you don't really need a journalism background to start blogging. It's just that if you want to learn from the online, you need to learn it well. So if you're learning how to write a story, you need to learn ethics of journalism, which is the same as blogging.
Yes. But don't you think that the DIY bloggers are also?
And I admit say but if there is an association to take them on, fine. Now that there is no an association, so be sure won't be no cry. You can take the person on.
Now say any panel starting story now for free.
And you want to start a story now, you bet say next time if you take somebody's story, you need to give the person credit. If you credited a source, they'll go for the source. They won't come for you. But when you want to make it look like you want to try, and you want to face consequences.
Wow, wow. Kojo, do you think putting together the association would curb the mischief amongst unqualified bloggers?
Okay, so before I touch on that, I want to just pick on what Nene said. I beg to differ a little. You see, like Sami said, blogging is a profession. Every profession should have standards, guidelines, rules and regulations that goes with it. So if you really want to enter into that space, which is another whole section of writing, which involves credibility, objectivity, neutrality, and giving you all the rules and regulations that guide people's image, brands, and all that. And you don't go through a system, it'll be a problem. It's just like saying, I can sit on YouTube and learn how to drive. Therefore, give me your car key, because I've done that on YouTube.
Yes.
So give me your car key, I can drive. No. There are rules and regulations that covers, even on the road, what you need to do. So for him, in as much as he got interested in blogging, he quickly went into journalism school. Why did he? Equally, Sami did. An accountant. He got into the media space. For him to build his pros, over journalism school, came back, and he is well natured and he knows what he's looking at. One thing I will even plus Sami word. When he does his broadcast, menye bipa. Mayanka say BBSC wahasisi. A lot of people will write now. Sami's own will come maybe an hour or two after. Not that he is late, but clicking that kind.
When you confirm
exactly my point.
Facts.
You will get something different from what the others were rushing to do.
Sure.
It is still breaking news to me. Okay, good. So if you don't have the rules and guidelines, ubiti, and that is the more reason why chunk of them are disgracing the whole entity or the whole empire they call blogging. Okay? You're asking of association. Association, you cool, open now join.
Okay.
Ghana Journalists Association, and then by force says so join. Musica, and yet by force says so join.
Okay.
Okay? So, omoti e cool na, and yen share. Some me could you more bloggers, some me could join it. No. But the whole system will have to start with them. they need to be recognized by, for instance, National Media Commission.
Media Commission.
Okay? A shaying na so in terms of media. But it's interesting that offer National Media Commission for act now. Oma pensuya blogging ebaye. Ebi ni acting him. Eti oma samuba. Who to me swanning on National Media Commission say enko settle issue no as against obi oye adwuma radio so paper mu newspaper and na online na National Media Commission for yasemo wo se bra na yen kan asem no enema bebre sisi bibi te say obi aka bibi your friend National Media Commission for say ohona in fact na no kra be ka cho say call na omuni unka omuni undi sa asem no blogger ben na wenya asem a yede na National Media Commission da the highest they can go is police station.
Not just they are not liable to
because system no and recognize you almost is and for me are dangerous because a idea aba and you who say eba and abatuye and ye and there are so many and they are part and parcel of the media. They are going to be in your film. Whether they have bad ones, corrupt ones, equally we have bad, corrupt ones within the newspaper and all that. Even newspapers, I will print pack. Okay, I share print for also. Radio broadcast plus TV, you will giba. Okay, Broadcasting Association. I'm office okukumlimle here.
And none of them recognize blogging as
no, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Into system nankasa no and consume into the free. Into the worst thing that can happen to them is that they will call cyber crime police. Now call reporters say, okay, there's this online actual me 178 maybe because it's cyber and they can go and check the IPs and blah blah and trace wherever you are doing and they come and grab you. But they shouldn't be grabbing them into police station. So 2018, something happened. I Baba we saw Bettina Peace FM reception. And what is when you can't say me about the car BS Akobo abuse and then
okay.
Yes. Or Hinewa or something. Then she started filming the thing secretly. And then like on the phone, so what short story, what blog it. It is all over. Yet Chino Contesano police station. Ghana no man some say oh ote ono ohun ade ne ye ote say lewin eka ohun accident no onye hwe but watro or end up Tesano police station handcuff or demu a day as a day chance or mujano but sanka omu joining and answer anka system no recognize you more. The first point they need to go would have been National Media Commission. So that they will sit and work very well on that score. But in Nihosa, in as much as I respect them to have the association, even amongst them, they have one association they call Artwork. Art Writers Association of Ghana.
Okay.
Of which some bloggers are part of that same association because they are art writers. They are also art writers.
Yeah.
And as much as they will blog on celebrities and all that, they are still doing the art. Why are they not joining that one? And as art writers, emfa omu bibrinano and as someone from can say maybe art writers and bloggers association.
Yes.
Up until now, it is still Art Writers Association of Ghana. So the blogging in itself, they are not doing it, but largely it is expanding. Now, say, GES came on, your friend is saying, social media and put something there, very strong. All that they said was that, and I want to read, it was August 2028, okay. GES, beware of fake bloggers and sites. The president has not ordered GES to recall the dismissed students. So there was some issue concerning dismissed students. It was a brouhaha. Then all of a sudden, GES for website said, Omatro was beware of fake bloggers. Like Sammy said, yeah, from
yeah.
When they say fake bloggers, do you understand the credibility that the dent that they are putting on these personalities?
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
And for a whole Ghana education service to put this on their site, the credibility of blogging in this country, it has been lowered to a standard where, seriously, okay, say, oh, per bloggers, you know, my juma. The next thing that you want to hear is, But if Ankomu association where training was happening, they were having, ministries recognizing them. So when access to funds and to do materials and all those things are by this time abua. So I will wish that in as much as Ono, Eugene and the rest are fighting to have the association, we should also near National Media Commission to understand them. Say, yes, we need this part of our world, this is what is happening to us. To the extent that if Kenya today have a law that they say the law's name is anti-fake news. Okay? So yeah, chill. I was cyberspace, there was a what show BB and it is fake. You pay almost about $50,000 or you go to jail for 2 years.
Wow.
It means that Kenya has recognized the fact that the cyberspace has a lot of people who are doing stuff that are really either, thank you, and it's affecting the system. To the extent that there's a law passed by Parliament. I remember Kojo Nkrumah had said in Parliament that if it comes to where, for instance, when they say he will want to accept that this thing happens in this country. But Okasawa accept here, who is going to absorb it and who recognizes them? National Media Commission should hold on to that law as part of their act.
Okay.
And who absorbs them? Who recognizes them in the state? In the mix of the whole thing, we only recognizes Geba, radio, TV, print, daily guide, graphic, and then we recognize them as what? As part and parcel of us. So your friend media, do they call them as part of it? That is the identity I want them to, if they form association, finish and get interim leadership and all that, they should be heading towards so that they can be fit into the system. When they are fit in the system, that is where Enyamana said will be control Bibia na ya channel and all that. At least in Kasebi ya chi girl ya di hank of tone and sano. Association could have quickly said say yenyanesa. And as much as the person has done that, yenyanesa. And they, because I said they should have some standard and all that, I think they should have some identity. Okay? I'm from GJA.
Okay.
I have a GJA card.
And that's your identity.
Exactly, that's your identity as part. So you are too credible. In some way, it will help them because then members will have identity. And we will recognize them that, so also you're a blogger, if your association, where is your card?
Okay.
Credible blogger. Exactly. Nene, or on one office card, Sami, or one office card, and now the name. And I said because and I said the identity of a send you
okay.
So we had more a piece of Kesben and I want to me about we a reporter or will be then we need to then understand that all of them should have the same. You don't just use your mouth to say me a blogger and then you just run away like that.
That is very necessary. Looking at the kind of power they hold in
exactly my point.
The show business. Every time I say bloggers, you say one of the biggest stakeholders because without them, promotion is not the same.
Exactly.
Bloggers by they've you can say almost speeding up the process of promotion from movie to music to anything at all. Wow. Yeah, how many days so now you buy at one common so in like we'll go into clickbait, how you confirm news before you put it out there. Into actual form Paucho. Kai say have a very, very deep discussion here, please. Ja wadrinche any questions via your Facebook comment section, Movement TV. Yeah, how many days so yeah dane ye ho abasisia.
blessing, mama.
Go get this.
The mama call by Samba Jumadi, so me hope so we enjoy in Komona, have a studio ha. Me pacho kai se obeja, what you enjoy any questions be at your Facebook. I own your table, so I saw she saying a Chopios Foods Ghana and sponsor your journey this evening. Chopios a restaurant and a catering service here Adriani be a single pack order within Accra. Party orders, maybe I will be no order for party, wedding, naming ceremony. You be deliver amount patcho from more 0543 987 792 0543 987 792. Patcho yen twan come on show. So before we went on a break, we were talking about asena ya kasa afa how you confirm the facts of your materials and our information and so now we're posting on. Memo example. This year, for instance, John DeMello has been pronounced 2 times. April and just a few days ago, Van Vicker as well. We have a host of others. Mekasame Bubodia, Yen Moya day now confirm say we your facts and so now we're posting. And I say unya info na partner we're posting. How does it go? How does it work? Sammy.
Once a while we board in one. Now so we put the ben but ubi timi wu we sha ade we unnim be akọ confirm wo.
Okay.
Nyame fa ne currency flight lieutenant John Rollins.
John Rollins, yes.
Meti story na anopa around 8. Me posted around 2.
1 GND.
Because and me who from other sites but I was waiting for some particular sites to say my joy. They say Peace FM online.
Okay.
They say these 2. I mean I am very celebs inside and entertainment side. Me were choir, most of them were on numbers. But when it gets to that level, you do. So in that case, no, they relax it. They are unim say unim choir over first to confirm no relax it. No who there are some sites in Ghana hardly a bad dimpa say because Peace FM me what Peace FM.
Okay.
The Peace FM online meaning senior.
Handle.
You try, now you send your command editor to another editor. And then sana story by say enye no crepa no editing. Inti me advice I man say try and build connections and links in the field. I was say food blogging or say health blogging or say agric blogging or try and build connections in those areas. You have close people to call and confirm. Una direct confirmation. You can even blow quick by saying say, oh, I spoke to so and so, or some media spoke to so and so. I don't know, it's solid. Obia recordings Obi you play it, you add it. And when say true story or the no one can tell you say what you control. But unim say unni kwanya obe any train relax it. Obia I mean that say a chain over rush it. Now it's credibility.
Yeah.
It take about 10 years to build. But within a minute you can break it down through that.
Yeah.
So I mean that's my advice.
Wow. Then
yes, it's not kind of me too. I'm too young in the space to go and call maybe which that is. I'm not really connected to most of the celebrities now, so it's too early. Say me free. Maybe I have a number, but maybe somebody to be like material about why you're not crying now. And sometimes I hardly say even the person will confirm to you. Say I see Michy ABB. Now maybe friend Michy say Michy and Pa. Either say Michy Becca so be friend back later, and I say I'm not ready to speak to it.
it depends on sending a winning
Good. It depends, but even though only the panel are fine, said then there are certain issues
things
you don't want to speak to. So the only way out is monitor certain people. So no, kind of, there are certain people who are never going to. I'm not going to say hardly. They are never going to post that fake thing because I'm fine. They built their reputation already.
Yeah.
My journal line doesn't need the clickbait. Peace FM like they have their numbers already. So if you really want to build a brand that's formidable, that people will trust your information, you should be able to monitor certain spaces to get information from them. And yes, it will be a account. Ever I say poly website be up true. Okay, now we now be a 1K.
And then you poly.
When you 1K views into Pentema posting. And I may all be some saying to send back one ever channel. Who can fire also? One for credits be on to so. Then go say,
for personal.
Into a send back one ever channel because. Yeah, obi a screenshot to credit that say one my credits behind it one kind intention of crowd so you need to monitor the sources, and I'm very particular about crediting source. Crediting source won't kill you.
Yeah.
Why would you credit the source? You didn't hear the person say it. You saw it somewhere, so you need to credit the person who brought the thing out.
Okay.
Say Samike video na mafa who dey say ahun ya na on tag Samike crowd dey use Samike hashtag na ka so no my video and credit, and I said Johnny because and there are certain people, you know, we do Instagram, social media, they will pick your video and they will clean your tag from it.
Yeah,
that doesn't make
your
sense.
watermark.
To me for Brudo, normally they are
it doesn't make sense.
Oh, they Brudo.
Yeah,
but they are
bro, send on your video no.
Wow. Maybe two car call no car, nipa na obetu ao kana oni okra obetu ao into second audio video. It will be out say if you check baby fast say any their personal or paper or tag if so. Those are ethics we need to learn. We need to add nyansa to human if you want to go far.
Sure.
But I also say Samike talk from blogging. We are talk we see it means we fie. Do you know how they started?
Do you know when they started?
Obia wa had that 190 sa.
Yeah.
Wa petrol bi car sa. Wa that form sa. You buy and no person won't it doesn't work down.
Yeah. Wow, I hear both of you talk about credible sources, you know. You ever say Johnny Mello story? Opa, Kogogo says here, some of the most credible sources, and I will not mention names not to try and destroy anybody's business, but during my research, most of the credible sources of information blogged or talked about it without confirmation. And same, inji akoya say omoka fake news now wo waba be debunk it, and the trend continues. Is it a strategy?
You see, what's that, my homie? Me, for about 2 years ni maintenance say me true story da.
Okay. We are copy and paste.
No.
Okay.
Because of me, once I meet here, go on my phone so program be so. My boys know how. I'm send the ama me.
Okay.
I me post it. The actual story, and also you send it there. So for about 2 years, me true story that. Until no just me copy and paste, but I write it authentic.
You have your work.
Sometimes what happens is, ebia the actual me story no, what is story be? Wa frame ya for about 3 hours be a mission networking ni ho onyame ono so ne ho pre no oh any website so ade so call
information about
ebi o ha want to nkan na wa post it.
Okay,
so that's how come you find it say ebi some credible sources are if say anka we dey on tisa until later no friend no ne kasa na oh mini we ma me ko check until we crowd some dey check na for when you say poto until yes na friendly panel, the panel say, oh, see. I mean, you can't. We are all humans. Mistake be messy, but it shouldn't be intentional. That is.
It shouldn't be intentional. That's why you should do, you know, research. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Very, very well because you can see how powerful our bloggers are when it comes to their numbers and all that. It takes you 1 minute to destroy a person's reputation, but still, what do you think is you're gonna say the only option and the main option to confirming your news and make apart from calling? Because send your muka no and you'll be an obit me a friend. Queen Elizabeth Okoye unti say oh me confirm oh for him for you understand? What do you think are other options to confirm the facts before posting or putting them out there?
Yeah, so it comes back to the near can I say then we go through a year rudiments anymore.
Okay.
How to gather your sources. There's something we call in journalism gathering, news and sources. Too many. Yeah. Okay. Otimia Bubebi websites we and all that. Some people then times during those days say GNA and Fambrewa. You dare not even say and I say 1 p.m. or so. Yeah, GBC air kind news. That is authentic thing for you.
Yeah.
Before any private person want to pick. But now as I said bloggers for any TSC say baby omo wono omo ni island or so. So they need to build that rapport with too many people.
Yeah.
So when they make channel. Like Sami said, Sebi, President Rollins FM.
Yes.
Say nanka only any credible radio station or media house on say or finding it difficult to say why na main friend. So when they make channel. But Sanka was spreading the tentacles in a well. You could easily call a fellow journalist in the space.
Okay.
To double check. Okay, whether print or radio. O friend obetima friend any MP. Obetima friend Ministry of Information. You should have sources. You should be able to know so okay, me call Ministry of Information. This is the number I can call to check. Okay, there are so many areas you will have to build your sources and contacts.
Yes.
And also na DNM. So when I mention it is a win need sa dia a better thing. Like they saying okay. So it means that then as I saw it grew into that space. So when I mention say bibi ato eye Michy fee and BBSC you want to confirm. Say quickly, if I'm not getting to you, I can call any of your producers here and try and see if I don't, people that I think say omoye around you, I can start calling them. I should be able to get these contacts. It is someone can some area, if they can get, like Sami said, say bibi a yellow side, he knows where to get you. Say no numbers in Apple no work around only they will still will link something to you or something. So I mention. So then it means that there's a way out for them to check credibility of their stories. But I am say but check on credibility of the stories, you know. Obidif bako to hona no double check is done, then they repeat the same stories.
Yes.
So the same story will roll like 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
And it's because most journalists, we mean come bloggers, most journalists are very lazy to write.
Now we are journalists, now you're lazy to write it, yeah.
Then
the two don't.
So talking about laziness, this is what Salma 30th January 2018
okay.
comes to say that lazy bloggers who produce fake news. Salma moving descends on bloggers in Ghana.
Okay.
Now nimne how. The IG page. I don't know how say I say or repost here DB ohun baby and like any day no or repost here. I'm looking for a man.
Wow.
Blogger see me back of fire. Some woman says he's looking for a man. I was like, really? Is that? It is some me wo ho. It who so much show me space. I don't know baby Sammy.
Yeah.
Say me who sadi wo ho na saying.
What did you really
exactly
say?
The rudiments of the game. The person doesn't understand.
I want to come in here.
Please.
I want to understand what you said. Someone can say I'm looking for a man. And I will be cultural say someone say I'm looking for a man. You don't understand.
No.
Why don't you understand? Mr. Kojo,
yes.
This is Salma's page. Salma has written something on her verified official verified page that I'm looking for a man. She didn't add any caption.
Good.
And a blogger has saying that Selma has written on her official page that she's looking for a man. Why won't the blogger take Selma serious?
Fantastic. Did she write it exactly like that?
No, she wrote that.
Okay.
Okay, but that's a lazy approach to the whole system. And I like the way that they came in to say
how
that.
Is the person supposed to know about it?
Michy's page is verified.
Of course.
So Michy sits in his home and says, "I am sad," or reposting. He picks a quote. Maybe he picks a quote, copy a quote and post it on only page, and then you assume that because a verified account, so they were trying to know. You also have the liberty to pick it and run a story about it.
It's different if
now the girl comes back and says that, listen, I saw a post somewhere, name it there,
and you shared
and I may share.
She should have given credit.
Good. So
she shared it on her page. No, hold on. She shared something somebody has said. Granted, she didn't even. She made a mistake by not crediting whoever the person is. We all share devotional things. We copy pictures and we paste them.
Yeah.
Quotes. I mean, emotional quotes and all that. Now my post here. What's a whole blogger? No, who on me page in it. It is me that I'm looking for. Then you do a some woman is looking for a man.
Kojo, you've been
because she wrote that.
Kojo, you've been here for some time.
No. And it doesn't mean.
So it's your work.
Thank you.
Listen, how am I
so
supposed
the
to know
verification is important.
Kojo,
you don't just
have to go and verify someone is looking for a man from her when she's written on an official page.
So let me give you another one. Yeah.
Okay.
September 6, 2021. Ghana's Langer Asamoah Gbargyam threatens to sue a blogger over fake quotes. Now, this is a tweet that was on a page purportedly to be Asamoah Gbargyam's quote. That Obo World Cup Obo penalty because and a blogger picked and used it for a story.
Okay.
Now they should tell me. Then again, so it is you see somebody has opened Asamoah Gbargyam's Facebook page, and you think that yes, we should do it.
Is moving away from the argument.
No,
I understand you.
I stated that.
The next problem is it's a verified page. She did not also indicate.
It is my space. I write anything I want to write.
But people are interested in what you write.
Forget about what people. I don't have a problem.
They attack us every day as if we don't know what we are about. But that's very hard sometimes, okay? Michy, you've written something on your page.
Okay.
That is Michy's page, her official page. She writes something with a caption. And the caption gets somebody. Listen,
it was not a caption. Let's show what it was.
Let's say she
was it a picture?
Yes. Let's say she wrote to the status.
Okay, so she didn't screenshot it. She screenshot it and posted.
Listen,
okay,
even if she does the screenshot and post it, whose page is it on?
It's on her page.
It's on her page.
But you can clearly see that it's not her handwriting.
No,
if you're on my Snapchat, you might think
what happens to
I'm always
double checking?
having issues.
What has happened to your double checking?
You see, they attack us every day as if we don't know what we're about. Like
but
I
it's
said.
true.
Okay.
Kojo, it's not like we don't know what we're about. It's a demand and supply system we are working in. Okay. Someone writes, I'm very particular about something because, in my opinion, the blogger did no wrong. Kojo writes on his official verified page that my wife has beaten me. Okay, and I quote Kojo saying my wife has beaten me. Added a screenshot of his verified page, and you think I'm not doing the right thing?
I
what
like
am
that.
I supposed to do?
So it goes viral, and then a radio station calls me and says, Kojo, you must say what you say, well you're able. Me so me ko ni krom how. Oh, mommy, me and I'm sure my dear Keke.
No problem.
I totally understand.
What makes you the blogger who wrote it? Because it's my verified page.
An evidence
it's a verified page.
Yes.
Of course. So
where I think bloggers would have faulted in that particular scenario of Salma posting is the fact. Yes, you could have double checked.
Double check.
You could have double checked because it was a meme, a quote. You understand? So they are not necessarily her words. Double check was a simple phone call. So I saw you posted this.
How about me blogging from my village where I don't have access to Salma? And Kojo was telling me that I have to build a certain connect. Kojo,
yes,
me starting 2 years ago. Do you know how hard I worked to be able to even get connection to people like Michy? It was not easy like that.
But it hasn't been easy in the media space where people build connections.
So you don't make
me. When I started the same stories.
You don't make it look like if I want to get connection to Michy Salma, it is one day. It is never one day.
Yes, but the job is not one day. You said so. Was starting your chest. I mean, so
I never said I started 2 years.
2 years ago.
Yes, but I said, but 2 years is a long time.
2 years for a blogger is a long time.
Of course.
Hey, Kojo.
2 years for a blogger is a long time. My mom last headline. Intentionally went to look at all this.
You're killing us here today.
This one, October 2021. Yeah, their own man, Kobiche, said this thing on GBC.
Okay.
GBC Breakfast Show. Some bloggers fake headlines to get traffic.
We are coming to that.
That's a fact.
We are coming to that
topic. So that one then agrees that
of course
they come up with fake.
If
I told you
we are coming to the topic of clickbait. So but with this Salma case, I think
right.
we might just have to meet in the middle.
That's different.
You know, we might just have to meet in the middle.
So Michy wakes up in the morning and says, "I am sad." You did that story.
I mean, I've been a victim. I like to post memes a lot. Broken hearts memes, happy memes, sad memes, business memes. And sometimes I see stories with headlines with some of the memes I posted.
And do you force the bloggers?
Do I what?
Do you force them?
No, I don't.
I
don't. You know, the first time I saw it, I was actually like, wow.
But me na make kinda what should be now what the
he the reader.
So far,
you
have no reason to force. Nipan add screenshots and evidence, which Michy's verified page and Michy say this, and you want to force me, say my own.
So I posted a meme, which was not my words, and I'm there too because ABI can relate. ABI as you understand? And then you pick it and then put my name under as the owner of those words.
I mean, how?
There's a little fault if you did not double check. But also, he's also right, sir. It's a verified page. Into everything there is confirmed already.
Do you
understand?
How would you
that is where we need the orientation.
One can say it's from a verified page. I started with an argument saying a verified page. And say Obano ko follow Instagram and show bibi.
What you mean? But I'm just
saying. Somebody can just pick your Instagram and write something. Yeah. If it writes, it's your negligence because you don't expect it to come and make sure I keep your Instagram.
I believe all stakeholders of show business need to have a meeting to come to a common understanding. I was say you have this kind of discussions with bloggers so they can know what and when to post about certain things they see.
They just have to verify.
Because Yejida baby for Fra, he has a case, and so do you. Do you understand?
That is the game. You need to verify.
It's not easy.
One verified, they are waiting.
I mean,
the verification is the blue tick to him in his words. And so far, I should put it there, no?
You see, the verification came because you have a lot of whatever rules Facebook used in verifying you.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with what you write there.
But it's I don't know which one you cry. Say what was it?
Yeah.
Why do you want to? This is a celebrity, and this is celebrity people are interested in. I hear people say presenters ask celebrities unnecessary questions, non-fair questions. Which one is a non-fair question? When the people who read it like it. When Kojo interviews Michy and asks about how Michy slept and she's happy to talk about it, a certain facial thing she used, and somebody out there likes Michy, so the person is interested. How will you tell me that question is a non-fair question when people are interested in it?
It only becomes non-fair when it's been asked repeatedly from different
That's no problem. That's a case.
Yes.
But there's something you don't tell me they're asking non-fair questions when the questions they're asking people are really interested in it.
Which people?
This topic we are on might just take us on.
The audience are interested.
No.
And that is when you post. Kojo, in as much as we are credibility and everything, you remember you are doing it's a business.
Yes,
don't take the business side away.
Yes, but I want to ask certain questions.
That is you.
Exactly my point.
Somebody will ask, and the audience, the person has built a platform, an audience around that group of people. So they want to hear that. And so the person is never wrong to ask that question.
And that's the more reason why earlier I did say in my thing that so if it's not a non-fair question, we want to hear how many times have you slept with your man?
Okay.
Then they're right. Michy says he has slept 10 times with his man. You think we okay with it? We should read.
I like the way you put the headline. Sammy, let's go into because I see they really want to go into the topic of clickbait. In your own words, clickbait, Ayadin.
Oh, I mean, Watch your story. Now for I mean, baby so account.
Okay.
So
okay.
So in that case, no. Even I register with Access. That sense, okay, here. Anything at website you have, be able to say advert issue.
Okay.
Google.
Okay.
So in that case, no. Because they are not getting traffic, no, to get more adverts or money on the website, they create fake stories.
The stories, and yet there be an stories no fake. A headline no fake. Yeah, into working kind story now. You're like the headline and the story don't go together.
And I don't know I'll never agree with anyone who does that. Because that's why normally I love to quote you. So that you don't come and tell me that I don't know what you because ABR you a word beat and I mean Marco fascinating. But we are one say.
Okay.
So I love to normally quote you.
Send your car.
It me trust story, but most of the headlines me.
Okay.
Okay. Because me here interview no. Ebi will have intimation. But me share baby I me say me the story now. The show best 5-6 times. Now I generate just the headline
from there.
Wako share no the actual better. So normally my headlines you find it in the story. That's what I normally do.
Okay. Then that's healthy. Kojo, clickbaits. Have you indulged?
I've heard them talk about it.
But you've never indulged in it, as in to you interview a lot of people, personalities, and you constantly send out stories right after the interviews. Would you say sometimes you have used clickbait as a bait to attract more readers?
At least maybe space holiday. The worst I can see done is the stations online picking up the stories. So a friend of yours who is a blogger says, okay, I'm recording my video, no. Now, may find your story, then they give it to the person. That one becomes more authentic for them to do. But strategy now, I have been nice, like what Kobiche is saying now. We all agreeing to that some people do. No, I quite to say a agenda. A be mafa and kasa say ya nyenesa ye sika. It's just like there's a proper way of mining, but they are doing the galamsey one. Into galamsey blogging and an illegal one no more no and no more yes and that's what I'm saying that and no more no a more industry no say a be moving too much. Into can the papa more no I can be per se samini and a mobile quite papa ube to me a dienya says sikano. So because I will build a proper credibility. Say no CK will be in the lunch now. Abia me patrol send me the 2 page in this why 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. Abia for a month, Abia for 2 weeks. Meji will say, and I say, try hard to be personal bloggers for a year. Some companies, some brands, and some personalities, and no bema says sikano. So na mention no, because I'm almost space, you know. Let me tell you, we year when you saying monthly ejumano because if I've checked, people, I mean salaries that they even get on month, even get almost about 6,000.
Wow.
Okay.
Calculate
When you get 6,000, it ranges from 1,000 to almost 6,000. Even 70,000. Okay, in less than a month to bet many says kana which is more than somebody's gratuity. What I say because what she say because on any page says a sebi or say or the a friend is saying or brand and also product to the masthead so or choose so called the 2 a month or charges say a packages. Okay, what to me and a beboa rather than say we fake news where it will end up disgracing the whole thing. I mean the whole system. Maybe any galamsey who see happy. Among 4 registered association one correct ones. They are not touching any rivers and all that. But there are some too also doing fake ones or illegal ones, and they're destroying the whole system when it comes to mining. Equally, the same thing is happening to them. So I wish, the likes of Sami, the likes of Eugene, Nenedems, Kobiche Dems, and all. And as much as you are saying, you say yes, if you use fake headlines, they use it so that they can get more clickbait and all that. Equally, show them how to raise, the money without going through that channel. Because you see, the more they do, you don't go police station. We bet to me see you. Sikana wunibi. Clickbait are there. We are here na the bro. Obi do cause he says so do $2 million and $2 million Ghana cedis. Okofa wherever. So I want you to do the correct one. Find a way of making the money around it. Sine beya also humbe since humbe hen how. And yes, apa dia. Na you could disact clickbait nechi name. The man on church na a hard drink and then a painty na black. Because seriously, if you pick 10 celebrities and you mention bloggers, I think 8 or 7 might tell you say bloggers there a fake.
Oh, 9 out of 10.
Well, who put 9 out of 10, which means it's too bad for the industry we call blogging. A hard journey. So the more we are encouraging them to do, the proper thing and do all those things, and like you said, so credibility or what when you be on a back say wait there. You see the way we are easily to mention certain websites name easily to say some people confirming we are
not sure
because with time they've built that trust and that credibility. It is hard to control crana. That's because so many times when we say omoye at the papa, the weight is there. It me says me kind certain stories from certain personalities within even the blogging space. Him say no correct. Me friend nipa no correct, but him say no correct. And more times some microphone stories so ma out say enye no correct.
Yeah.
So on the mention it me jomudi the same way yes we just certain credibility when it comes to certain online no. So as na bloggers be video no ma jomudi when they say certain things you can't deny it. So on the mention so they should find a way of getting into that. Like you said, me sure say when you go on YouTube and you click how to get good monies when it comes to blogging, I'm sure lessons will be there. Like Nene is saying that it's easier for all of us to also go there to go and learn certain things from there.
Wow.
So let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
So like I said, I started 2 years ago and I opened my blog. I think September 14 is 1 year. So my developer called me some few days back that my domain is expiring soon. We need to renew it. And I asked how much. He said it's $40. So that is 400 cedis now. Yeah. And let me speak the truth. I've not made a penny from my blog, my website.
I was just about to ask if because you are new, you would have you should clickbait as a medium.
If you want to build a reputable brand, I'm about the brand. I'm not about how many people read the blog. I'm about Michy seeing me somewhere and being able to talk to me or vibing with me or giving me a credible information than posting something about Michy where she sees me and she's like, this guy on Yadepa.
Blacklist you.
If you are coming into the space, so you need to find ways to be able to survive. If you can't do blogging alone, you can do other side hustles. He said blogging is a career. For me, I'm schooling now and I'm blogging. Sami is no more in school. Sami is doing blogging full time and maybe other media places. He's getting money from other places and he's using that to support his brand. When he started, he didn't get it that way. But you need to find a way to say, invest into your brand when you are growing. Now, I say, fake stories about Crawford. Now, I clickbait. Now, when you scanner here na beba. Into when you say coincidence or China 1 year neko na say dachi bi asemba skaben or dikutia. Sa coincidence now when you end so fanya shwe. So if you are coming into the space, you should be more focused about the brand. Think about the bigger picture and not what you are eating today.
That's deep. And not what you are eating today. That is very deep. And you are saying here exclusively on Movement Showbiz, say you would never indulge in clickbait.
No, I don't see myself doing that. Oh, Michy, like, and can you crucify me? I don't. Listen, I really care about my brand, though.
Yeah.
Which I don't post anything.
I've already checked. You know.
I don't post anything. I just make sure I make sure I am because there are few politicians I know who will come and read my blog. There are few of them who come to my place and be like, Nene, what is happening with the youth? What policies can you bring? 2 years in the game, politicians are asking me this. That is because I've built a certain reputation. And so if in the next 10 years I'm able to maintain it, which people are coming to look for me? If a Jay-Z is coming to Ghana, he's reaching out to me to ask me, I'm coming to Ghana, where should I visit? People will link me up to. I want you to write about me. And that is the bigger picture. Not about, say, Ubia BB and Yano Kraka, Nama Kocho, Naya, me toga, me watermark, so ne trend, na miniaji. A trendy and onyading. Michy. So they should think about the bigger picture and not today. Because so yen here obedi dipan. Samike say did you? Last time I saw a headline, Samike captured on video riding a new car.
Yes,
riding a new car. Because he worked for it. 1 year when started blogging and ran on also started 2017. Now way. But I don't know what primary school, so I know person panel. It doesn't work that way.
You could check it out. Wow. This conversation has gone deeper than I actually expected. On a lighter note, Sammy Yachisa na wotonyo.
Oh.
My freestyle.
Oh, blogging.
Lyrics.
Oh, not me a rapper.
Hey, so good you promo.
Oh, like serious rapper. I don't think me a fragmental POSS. So it wasn't.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Ubon seems to see I'm a rattle, but
yeah, but boy.
No. Like this is the one guy. Maybe now call. Like,
wow.
This maybe, but if I want to get it back because it's a talent, a bit high back. Then I write some lines down. But Charlie, I don't want to pursue it anymore.
So should we expect Samike the songwriter?
No. Right now, you see, music, ska but before Benya ska will be free. So we invest. So I decided not to. And I want to say we are in a country in which I'm home for this.
That's it.
When you try to add another one, I'm going to say normally it doesn't go. Normally, Baku say John Jimin.
Yes,
he's very talented.
Wow. But even that's true,
yes, but or releases some singles now. I mean, most MCs and presenters, radio presenters, Mercury.
Yes,
or a serious rapper.
That is true.
Yes, but
that is true.
I'm funny serious is here. I am
because Obia who say
presenting. And the Dusty, and the Dusty is a serious rapper. Why?
That's true.
Only a same. But only there no fuck crack because our morning.
Yeah, so he has
into Obebo, but after into Uncle Baby or Shenimo. Baby or Shenimo, and no, I can say DJs Nibo. But of you up one wow. So is a challenge. I forget baby.
Apart from blogging, Ejuma Bembi now.
Oh, I know the person maker. I'm a media person, they should know me for that. But I'm into other stuff as well. And venturing into other stuff, but I don't want to put it out there.
And would you advise every aspiring blogger, what's the one Ejuma? To send an essay, he's attending school on the side. Do you have anything else you're doing?
No, it's only
so blogging, part-time, schooling, full time.
Dr. Kwame despite. On the quarter should be a business.
Hey,
so I'm not saying say blogging in your career you can't depend on. You can. But why if Scaneba and you feel you have interest in other ventures, why don't you invest? So invest.
That's true.
Invest. I mean, at least blog, a cut down kakra, you can depend on
something else.
If you want to live a life that is enjoyable, I don't think you should depend on one career.
Yeah.
And also okay assembly say even or calculate here on your or calculate here or share bloggers in but I don't know, it's not fair, but
and it's true.
You see,
no, it's true.
I'm not confirming or denying, but it's not fair to say that.
It's not fair to. Okay, so are my figures wrong?
They are not wrong. That's why
that's what you
I
say.
don't not agree or deny.
You see, there's people that get like 10K and things, so in a month.
It's made. I mean,
they make money.
People they make money from blogging.
We have secretary PA.
Oh, me do.
Oh, I can be. I'll day bench.
Oh, that. No level with you.
Hey, I'm a bench with you.
What Shatta say or pay? Feature oh boy be dollars in money.
Why did you do that?
I'm fun baby.
So say man I'm over.
I want you to know, why did you say you charge? Why did you say you want to shoot the song? You want to record the song at the roadside? What did you mean?
Maybe if you say equipment, so how we can record it.
You are not trying to shout out. Which road then?
Have you walked into fire?
I just think she doesn't want to go near the game. That's all. So because
ex-girlfriend when an international come on.
But you still
why not?
Michy, but you can still be friends.
Oh yeah, definitely, but not like before. I want to say you're moving on now. We have to move.
Don't you think he misses you?
Let's go into the last.
Sorry, say me to me
oh, we on the page now. See attention on you now. You see.
On a catcher.
No, be
oh, me shut down.
Oh, Michy, menya sa. Odi akwasra no ba kupe. Okwa.
I'm not painting him black.
No,
we moved on.
For a man to do what Shatta did to me.
Yeah, that was deep.
And easy.
That's one of the things.
And Michy. Grinding now called grinding nautica no 1 yard.
Man grinding no.
I'm not grinding, but there was a grind. Shatta.
It was a performance. A stage performance.
Imagine say Shatta etifie. No, check me cry me Shatta me shame.
Oh, but some you break it up
but
I'm in my fourth
year. But on say
so
me shall feel still. So feel you be o man. O ex a won pen the crown so be na ma ya. No beer is obvious. And now one my man who say I mean, Charlie, oh, yeah, who be being partial with you? And I'm going to try you guys can be. Ebi a opese o baste o ne cost not grinding it say nautica. Okay, so I'm sorry.
So say as an independent artist, me charging no but me.
And the bra form na dollars now charge. So okay. Charging no charge you know. I say artist be on person obe feature artist be now about price be at some price.
Oh Debbie.
Me nautica on the features we say not charging no.
Me charging no.
Sa amount.
I have a child to take care of. I have businesses. I have dreams.
No, me charging no, but sa not charging no. Interview
man charging 150 but me charging.
But charging.
Me
but say 150. It's Shatta there no so.
But so
why would she even charge Shatta when Shatta wants you to do it?
I've done a lot of research. Let's go into the attitude of bloggers.
Blogging, I said now.
Hey, you know dear Meshia. I knew I was in trouble.
So why are you inviting me?
But I didn't know that the name will gang up. Don't worry.
No, but let it happen. Let it happen. Ebefa mo release here ebefa.
Say dollar rate I do it you just can't $dollars.
Until there
it's a good time to do business.
Why paucho?
Match so 145K.
We need to buy.
Okay. Yeah, bonny till now you wrap it up. My final question for the night to you would be I didn't to say I said why so interested in Maminto Sebi. Nude, sex tapes, negative news in general. And now because say celebs no na send you know, like I say it's become too rampant. And your celebs in kwa say your Snapchat bloggers are trust me, a few weeks ago na slap I had it. You know, now you're bloody. There were videos going on all around, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
About show.
Only Snap.
But did you hear?
Only Snapchat.
Yeah.
Only ho. I know me super.
Sami oti na Michy kan. Osina Snapchat I
I had there. There's any there.
I had there because on Snapchat it's like we're all just watching each other.
Yeah.
But Bibi Paya.
Yeah.
People are not cool with cry forward this snaps.
And it's because
you
of
understand?
It's like it's not restricted.
Okay. Yeah.
And all out.
Oh, okay.
You can post anything
at all.
Snapchat unless someone reports your page. But what's with that? Aside just the Snapchat bloggers sharing, I say there's too much sexual content being promoted, illegal sexual content being promoted by bloggers.
Let me start it this way. What is negative news?
Negative news is, for instance, trying to push the same narrative I am running away from.
Okay.
Yes, because I felt like it's long gone.
Okay.
So at this point, let's talk about fresh stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but with you, we have a personal friendship. Ain't he? But there are certain people, if I come to you and you do that again, I would never show up.
Okay, okay. What if the news is negative, but it's true? I can confirm.
How do you know it's true? I wish I can have PowerPoints of all the stories I have read about myself, and you will have to come and tell me where they confirmed that from.
Okay.
But I still have people who love me but have a perception about me because of what they have read.
Michy. Now let me go this way.
Okay.
Me. Your father say, "Oh, Michy, Wakoji awards. Na matro. Ma posty. Koshe traffic. And I koshe views. Wu Michy na she bikini. Jina pool. Na wine waste. Na me fan to mame 1 minute. Na fa compare the award na okoji na positive. Who claim say positive. Okay.
So they are in a bit trending more.
Say in a bit trending. Now, in that case, my posted to now, but because bikini there no, and a bit trendy, and into ebia about 10 positive stories. And open air ebia
non-negative, but
non-negative, but it is true. It's a trendy. Not some make a trendy. Say oh, some make the negative stories. Oh, meanwhile, it is true. There, what the problem me want to say, who share bikini, engineer, honor, my call, ye bibia fabricated bibia. That's where I have the problem.
Okay.
Obi to say kobichi, or no, I see whether it is negative, whether it is true and negative on yet. I don't know whether
and negative.
Yes, why? But it is negative to him, and now you will on yet. That's his policy. That's his brand. So we respect that. But what is news?
Is anything unusual?
Anything abnormal or unusual. So once I can confirm it, say why? Why shouldn't I post it?
Kojo, do you agree that news is anything, in your words?
Unusual.
Unusual.
That is where when I'm not focusing on bloggers negative.
You don't agree.
I don't agree.
Please tell us why. Let's have this discussion before we close.
I don't. News. This is just coming from something. If you take the S of it's new. I mean something that is fresh. Okay. Unusual is bizarre stories, bizarre news. Those are unusual. So you want to touch on types of news, then there's bizarre news, there's all those kind of news. Okay. So news in itself is not the definition that it gives. So again, you're asking about sexual content.
Illegally acquired sexual content.
Okay. How you come across it as illegal is why I have a challenge.
Okay.
Publication and answer or publishing, and you need to fall within the frame of the law. Okay. Then it becomes more of legal. So for instance, people post porn, videos. Within the frame, it's legal, and that's why they have porn sites where people can have access to it and all that.
Okay.
I quite remember there was a gentleman who was also arrested by cyber police, not a blogger, not opposed to what they call leak videos of sex.
Yes.
Yes. But there's an act that all of us need to understand. Say, we are a man okay. So emrani doesn't mean that emrani honomsa. There's a cyber law act that is there that is protecting these things. Inti when you're careful, na so koye bibi na se come out as obscenity. Even National Media Commission Act, shies away from obscenity, nudity. It is there. But I say you go in running to the extent that Sebi, like you said, poolside, and I will share bikini.
Yeah.
And you nudity, and you negative. So that's if Sami publish it, he's free to do it. But say nudity pass Sebio what de Japan dear. Sami will not do it. Why? Because it will still give him the numbers or Shishano, but only because one, like you said about Kobiche, on also the principle, no, and then two, or you're cautious about the law. Yeah. So inti onye sadieno. Inti I find it very difficult where others will want to go on that tangent, all those things.
Okay.
And a Chrome has as a Sebio, I have even seen lawyers talking about this thing, and I get worried. When Lady Gaga and the rest wear these things and then we show them in our magazines and all that, I have seen Madonna do his stuff and wear certain things that on stage and they clap, they sit in somewhere in such but when they find our people doing it, nudity. So I then want to understand what is the definition of nudity, because sometimes a posty and they may be nudity.
Okay.
But any nudity, because certain things that qualifies it to be nudity, any
culture na manabasa.
Any culture. Okay, say your porn movies and what erotic movies are. Why can't we have somebody who is wearing something that covers certain places we want to call nudity, and you see flesh somewhere else and you say it is nudity? I have a challenge with that. Notwithstanding, Yababe can say sex sells. And indeed,
it does.
If we are say Nancy and women are accepting and no more than any other thing. Enti sebi obey genuine story I found obey mbia obey ne be a million times obia po make obi kra be hwe but e bia one ma on be kan asem bi emfa ho ana se o se o wakotwa sebi obey bi no de ababeto ho ni papa basisi a it most times enyo fault. But I na yetena echi a we are like, okay, it is one fan maswa and kasebi sa nipa no anko benya access asha na. So but akwa to say we always blame with, and this one there's no bloggers with the media. They a mirror Emma and Crawford and they have come to accept. Our system nim. It is anka ya mirror more anka almost unka enyo mo de. So why? Once upon a time, na FM station one pe GBC and no kreba eba enyumre eba no pa na pon 9 na as ya sanso on 5 p.m. Then pon 10. That time you didn't have any access to anything.
Yeah.
Enyuma ni epesi eti na no na mo ma eti because you had no option. But when others also came in and started mirroring other things to the people, they consume and they accepted it. It always says, in as much as a British Parliament one will say we are 4/3 of the realm and Abe accepted, no. I see us are not being the fourth. I say you control the system now. Because the who shows is here no and the microphone no are accepted. It's quite to say, we hear program papa, we numbers.
Wow.
But the program I we say blogger be sure. I bet one say, or 2 years or no can Shatta say me. That will take over the whole show.
It's possible.
Yes, but some more
It's possible.
They dare not even, they don't want to even write it, but they want to
They
do this and say, the headline that will come, some became Bex Shatta Michy.
I will put out that story before they do.
How about the headline of that?
They will, because yeah, I want to test it, pause, and then we say, yeah, pay.
So in that case, who do we blame?
Ourselves.
We blame the pioneers.
No, we blame. Yeah, no, yes, no. Whether pioneers or not, pioneers, yeah. Okay,
Did the pioneers actually do that?
Also, pioneers.
For me, we should blame the whole system.
It's an attitude problem.
No, but if you blame Ghanaians, who do Ghanaians read?
You see,
no, but who do I read?
Because
I don't create stories. You create stories.
Sure, but because I give an example of me doing 10 stories that are positive, 9 stories that are positive, and just one, but the one trended, and because of that,
you decided to continue.
No, not continue. I'm a businessman, of course.
Thank you.
So every businessman use the strategy that will work for you.
So yeah, 10 and I'll toss so yeah 10 and
it is still no menjai 10 you.
Kojo spoke about mirror. Kojo, you don't expect me and Asanike.
Yeah.
To be the people to change the narrative so fast.
Why?
No, we can't do it so fast.
Why?
To be God, because Sammy is telling he's not doing negativity now because he wants to build a particular brand. I'm not doing same. So if we get more duplicates of us, that's when the narrative will change.
Exactly.
But you people were here before we came, and you groom Ghanaians to like a certain kind of story.
I like
and
that.
that is what they like. And so if you don't do it, they don't mind.
Let me not catch you. I'm in Chawano, but I remember both of you giving reference to Amayao. Amayao is a pioneer on Post TV Sada. And so if you are looking for someone to mirror, Amayao is there. Kobiche has changed the narrative as well. There's so many examples. I feel it's just us to take control and correct.
Exactly. It is the demand and supply system. Let's not run away from it.
Okay,
so the people are demanding chaff from you, so you're giving them chaff.
No, you said that sells, and the people want it.
It's a give and take.
No, but who made them taste it?
You people.
Yes, so we made them
No,
taste
that one
it.
there. Let's blame Adam.
I say you people.
Yes, so
for me, I'll blame Ghanaians.
Because sex has always sold.
Some not them. One from man.
I'll blame you. I'll blame you. I'll blame you when I make my Ghanaians.
In common here, there. Akabako, na mama. So dear, you guys are opportune when your opportunity say mobile adverts ama companies be brave. How do you confirm the legitimacy of companies about one change say your adverts mamo? Because I say my following so you're very, very large. Inti over then we say company way omo ye papa omo nye kind of saying fake and scammers. Over then and so na what jiska. After so sikana ya oje for advert no. Would you accept cash to destroy somebody's image? Nancy ya na lady be a wedding. Yehu ya one of your bloggers ababe posti say girl no abeje obi kuno me sure say woni made America. Endi 10 minutes and no delete here because I say obi ehun say ebia a strange wife no and etua wo ka say obe kasa sem no. In a situation, do you ever encounter situations like that? Obe kasa oh sikenti may any say. And into maybe so 2 questions in one.
Okay, so let me start with the last one. There are stories we ba me hwa me solving a back door. Instead of I know say me when me post here trendy I make trending no. I decided to post it back, solve it back door by calling the person. And now I may call lawyer being changed. Me boni din because we're very popular.
Okay.
Me do what I say. I mean, Nkofo bi aba asisi o free ha no mo ba no mo say me bob musician ni din ene dia ye say omo ye nipa na huh abaye won obeka say o dey bi intimacy that but there are evidence you see the same hotel and I say omo dware ana nsuo no efi omo ho aba ho and okọ na okie and the bodyguards abon and there are evidence scars I mean blood and me musician me ni din eh abaye won
Pacho bo
oh dey bi intimacy
we want
because nipa no he is very talented me penenum and sisi akro rainy I release the album Minche. Hey, you get it? Hey, I don't know. I release the album Minche. It's going well. But I can't mention it because I know how difficult it is to build a brand. So they are only their lawyer and kind. Me pese me ni omukasa, oni omukasa mama. Na omumbe hunu, no mu yenhwe de be. Obianka by this time or trend. Okay, where's your song control? Lawyer.
You have respect for your job and the people you write about.
So, and I've gotten several, they are paying huge sums of money to me share content naturally. No.
It's not.
You know, we say my poster, we will be booming.
Yeah.
That yes, Charlie. Scan also some, but so money call. Scan a bit me.
I be
me the back I say, yeah, but I let it go. Yeah. So second, so in stories maybe so to your first question, minim because of my affiliation with Peace FM, minim say u beton e draw, say maybe some questions is he approved by FDA certificate? So I do those checks near the idea depending on what product is it.
Okay.
And where I must confirm and check, do verifications from before I go on.
Ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we get, God willing, we are getting those adverts. What's the social media ni blogging? No, abaye say senior among for copies FM. Abaye adverts na it's the same thing.
Yes.
So just say there no our phone so. I know more no radio, any TV so. It's coming and. I mean, I'll urge everyone to confirm before they are.
Yes, before they advertise. And before we come to Kojo.
Michy, I've not really encountered unknown companies, not too well companies that want to advertise in me. But I think, should I encounter them more? The background checks will really help. It's not even about just taking just asking the person to give you maybe their registration codes or whatever. You should just cross-check from FDA to find out if it is true. And you don't have to come and destroy somebody's reputation because of 1,000 cedis somebody is going to give you.
What if it's more?
How much? You see, Mitch, I've been saying something. No amount of money is worth somebody's well-built brand. If you have built a brand, who say
when they want post.
We win a bar. Give me a online interview. Obviously, say girls now are trending. Nakos
with the blackout.
Yeah. All I was say, a man 50,000 Ghana cedis we trap on no one. I say, what do you hear 100,000? So I can say, I'm going to see you.
So it's someone like this. She's only after the money.
On the basic, naked, pure.
Wow. All for the money.
Me and crash you.
That's the future wife.
Oh, Charlie.
Obesisa.
Yes, before I touch on that, somebody just sent me a WhatsApp. Snow, or say indirectly speech. Let him mention the artist's name. Just and then another one to you. Or say I really enjoy the show. Could you please tell the host, hey, we don't know the I'm in love with her.
Hey, Shatta the boss.
And I want to take her from Shatta.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I know that.
And I will charge you $200,000.
SM Queen, Baba.
So yes, like Sammy said, it's good to do the necessary checks. It's very unfortunate, sir. Baby nine check is but then again, again the system will have to check because there may be social media, no. FDA and this and the money cannot hold them, I mean, on like that. To say radio and then TV stations and all that. Also, call your friend is saying FDA and other places are or just specific advertising purpose or radio deal or TV deal or and all those things are you know, like all kind of obisa. He wants to know where with TV on and radio so and all that. But online is another thing that FDA also will have to look at critically, because to say popular person like you, Blue Homes also a Friday market, put your things there. It's dangerous because nemana because of your you can't verify, you can't check. Inti obia the product but whether bad or not bad or not at all. The more FDA, Standard Board and the rest cannot even hold these ladies who are selling these sex toys on social media. Because again, the system cannot grab them like that and hold them on. It's because your system nakasa de nema be brabe to ye, but a home rano and said anywhere beketeli nema bebre. So when I mention and online for the fun nema bebre who gane Emma and Shatta and Koye. Talking about money taking and all stories and all, it cut across everywhere. There are stories, especially coming from your friends, where they are in big positions. You can't even do the story. Because when you're looking at friendship, you're looking at there's money that influences the whole system. It's a whole design plot, the agenda that yen say, take it this thing on. Because me sure someone can chunk of their colleagues get these monies from these same celebrities. So sometimes I am but I am a say baby na credibility because so from a picture way to her. Or Nipana nature, celebrity nature man or you half naked. Also fat to her. The person me trendy. So when I mention one sign sending the sika account or any day or be so and sometimes I am your for so near more pressure. So mon yes idea no. We bet me can be BCC or no can you crash Alice and be so trauma na me trend you by force.
Or send you scam I was say you be.
And also home yeah.
Yes. And I make casino. Do you put morals before and answer we bought your minchino?
It's an individual decision.
And I make or doing the bottom obey because as a source survivor he needs to carry on with it. So far as I don't know something that or no ungenis is also a basso idea. And I include undisclosing the source idea. Why not? Obey and the choice says so yeah, but like he's saying a fair. And I say whom he says so yeah depa. Naturally, yes, so yeah depa because lawyer idea say sebi sankasa store yeah. In the case site think about this time. Seriously, in case but you see we keep it and sometimes most celebrities you know so no they were on no you kremu. But when to me and you don't cherish it. Yeah, you don't appreciate them. It's sometimes say yeah. So when I mention Munema be brave or omukra videos, omukra nema be brave, on Yamoshi. So Obi cry there he protects, Obi Okrana or protect, but on can't show.
Yeah.
Then after I just me Michy to tell you are the best, Michy story there, you stop. The pandy be jai, but on my can't show so I catch and so on jai. So when I mention, most of them today should appreciate the kind of job that they are doing. More call Mututu to Quina, more for Munkobi. More basso and now about dampo stories and or
the pictures.
But not sure story about and a bloggers have no munyes no but
I think it's the one story that gets them offended.
It's the same person you want to go to.
Yeah.
So at least they should also appreciate what they are doing. If politicians are appreciating the money show boys, even finding some small Corolla for them. Nyamia bua when you be a so. So me I mean on one also in the church on one same baby echo. Why sometimes you need to be fair to these people too. Sometimes you be Christmas as so beje envelope be it will be 1,000 be 2,000 be a fina the wire mami ni and you understand. What to say friend one na bibi kama. Or appreciate it But say bibi bad dia who din atem ocho won story papa so dia and I've heard them say it a lot. Which ocho won say papa dia omo from mo. They don't even call them to say thank you. They don't even do anything to them. Obi wo on bisa wo she but on one that yeah. But to the chop bibi on no feel say negative.
Yeah.
To one no I started blaster. I don't think it's fair to them because the way the traditional radio presenters and producers are enjoying from these same politicians and other big CEOs who come to them. Almost CEOs are animal. What I mentioned, almost big boys are animal. So when they also come to you people, naturally you should also be able to help them so that they can say that and I'm also and I say be me too crying for the first time and I'm also and they be me to me see me dying and I'm to me yes say it is much it's nice for it to happen. Most munya doye kakra, munya doye.
Yeah, and to add
munya doye.
Oh, come back me kwa kwacho, but please.
But I mean, just to add up, ebinum, blame. Just to add up to what you were saying, blame bloggers saying a negative story.
Stories, yeah.
Ebinum to me send a negative story and the say, oh, me person me trend it say, obi to me chia for interview. Bisa me question we me person me trendy minim the America.
Okay.
Person me can see.
Wow. Wow.
And me the new for bow. If idea being bad, then question be obet me bisa me say okay, me plan BB.
Okay.
Enti mun jai say mu blame me
Yeah, this has been a very, very good conversation. Pacho, Yanko Facebook na yanko kinkai comments nibi. Shatta say, Michy, your outfit is beautiful, thank you. Baba Halidu said the tree surf is 99.9%. Yeah, it's not just said they be an America broken chi. Yeah, quite any, you're here. And you be a bube. Good evening, Michy from Isaac Leon Basau. My problem with some of the bloggers, especially the amateurs, is they are in a rush to publish news which turn out to be fake. They do not do fact checks to authenticate the news just before they're in a rush to publish. Okay, I didn't get that right, but I believe so. Yet, somehow I'll try so we can. Wow, comments, no doors. So everyone's showing love. You're releasing new song. It looks like we might have to do a part 2 of this interview because we still have a whole lot to talk about. Inti, Udeja, final words and Nyamima ye mrebiuma. Ye better to go into comments today. If you start to say kinkai questions no best time add also. Inchi for me pacho my encourage in kratwo ye ba. Ye the movement trends, showbiz trends ebebro. Welcome back. Sammy K. Kojo Preko, Nene of 1957 News, was so grateful that Yetun Safrewono, which me ababa be share wisdom. I'm sure say aspiring bloggers and young people in general, Asia and your mother brain patcho. Or last words, Nayenko.
I mean, oh yeah, blogger to say me. Oh, started to say I'm started. When him say, oh yeah, because ebia, when say ebia, Zion Tofia, and then patcho jai. Need passion for Jumana because we shall see once the crown, and that's the truth. Nene, or confirm me. If you know you are in this business because of money, scan the beba, but years later. So another advice. I feel so. I'm a blogger, ready to do business with reputable brands as well. Interviews, promos on social media and all. Follow us on Samike Media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. Our business line is 02073845584. Go online.
Go online, Kojo.
Yes, the mekan is me share bloggers, you know, to be up and doing. That face, you know, I'm sure say Antoine could see maybe. I'm hoping timelines for them. Maybe by next year, first quarter, they should be able to set up the association and then get it registered, integrate it, so we can really be identified with them, and then so they can also to me clean the system very well, because chunk of the people are from who bloggers without any training, without any credibility and all that. And I don't think it is fair to the industry. So it has become one of the big industries that we are holding on to now. It has come to stay. And like Sami said, about a profession, about will be a full-time job, just like musicians and all that. The best today they should also hold on to the standards, build some credibility, and then come up with a good, environment for themselves. And hey, all of us will be fine with that.
Thank you. Nene.
Hey, Michy, thank you for holding me down. And so, Mama Bye to join my big brothers.
Oh, come
I celebrated 2 years not long ago, and I want to appreciate to be our boy when I started. Those who held me down, I appreciate everybody. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the 1957 News, and subscribe to my channel, the 1957 News.
And
The
YouTube.
Richmond as a son me buy, and you'll be our share because of me. Be me down as.
Oh, I mean, show me say mobile. As for a due time, I already concern. In Chikasanja near Afrakoma, Eba, Bemawa, movement showbiz trends, and your ma, a tray go, social media and Chipacho. And Kobe.
abusan for your mama akwa bi ma ha movement showbiz trends na mo nim se na ye ndada wa ha no se o week no we nya time and share the course on social media aha na ye di ni nyina ebremo na ya de bremo no media fakoma mene
Cassandra
mo se mu hu me ache I me call Paris me buy en che na se Ghana share dan me buy ma benya ko dis Cassandra me san call Paris e jaw.
Oh, I call Paris and call then.
Let me call Paris.
First one there call Ben. What did you bring? What did you bring?
Did you send me to Paris?
I know. It's you want us to tell you to bring something before you bring it.
I know you said, "Mom is send me call Paris." You didn't give money to go to Paris. So
but man send me a link in the mall. So you are supposed to bring
so I won't go
again.
You take me again. This week is so I another hot week. Now I said my favorite. She said na Sakode be my favorite rapper. I said this week of truly Sakode. Oma truly Sakode big time. Like I dey inkofa dey ama Sakode back to back. Na then they see ya Sakode any guy anybody say fire stick. Only fire stick I interview.
The guy who has been coming for
you say
just anybody anytime for no apparent reason.
Now only fire stick I interview. Na interview no Ghana fweni anje ho mo de amasa Sakode pa na then they see Sakode they say presenters I say comparison mo compare or money mostly Niger artists no mo compare o too much now embi mo say na Ghana artists mo ntimi climb mo career ladder enko international stage na usha Nigeria for na Burna Boy is going na mo Sakode Shatta wale mo compare Burna Boy Wizkid near the end presenter because say Wizkid diamond chain enukra ebetimi etua Ghanaian artists
for real
like no people have gone far and Sakode was like no I will not sit down for you people to throw us like that and that's only Sakode reply
okay
Sakode reply ama ebiaka senior presenters like me
hey
ebiaka senior presenters like myself Delay, Shatta, Michy,
and are you leaving me out? We've been doing this together. Why are you leaving me out?
I've climbed the ladder. I've gone to a senior level. I may be a senior presenters to say me. Sakode same. Mo presenters for na ya mo kana asem. Mo si ono Ghanaian artists for intimi climb international ladder and perform no international stage. Mo makoye interview so when you put the say interview ma climb mo career ladder to rich places like BBC Choice CNN and the rest mundu baby aye yenu mu nyina na tigana ha embi mu cry sheda nimmo embi mu cry mo voice ndru eche embi mu cry mo post amunya one like munya. So
wait, let me come in here in CCC Erica there top notch presenter. Where have you gotten to?
Oh, me, I roll with people like Delay.
No. I'm not talking about who you associate yourself with. Maybe say our Kasana.
Oh, recently,
as a
I
top
reported
presenter
for BBC. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Then congratulations to you. To Aduna Youngwe.
Sakode say, Montimi climb that ladder. You've not gone to BBC to report, to present, or do anything. And see, mo beyond criticizing Ghanaian artists, be I say. On climbing international ladder. Munjai or Marcel Mom. Sakode ya interview no BBC.
Of course,
yeah. In 20 years of your career, untimi drew BBC don't talk about him. Talk about him. Don't criticize him. I may be a kind. Nka unda go dia say me didn't know wa ha. Nka ha no nka presenter for no. Now odi akom mom.
Exactly.
Uboni dia now dia man. Then odi e be a senior presenter like me like I'm a weak no.
Sister, come on to Nendu baby.
It is just Sakode 20 years of our career. Undru baby to say BBC. I was on call BBC. You say come now do more than you call BBC. It's what you push you do is that more or more bigger platform.
Of course.
So don't use your small platform to criticize them. Sakode na Shatta wale nsabe commending but embi mo call against Sakode say wanya ase wakasa dodo. Yeninte unkwa na wako BBC. Then you say on interview with BBC. So
no, but I will not call BBC and won't you brag with it?
I'll brag with it.
Of course. So what is the problem?
You are over bragging.
Every brag be brag. Please allow the guy. Allow the guy. So I believe Oyahona. And could be
I know.
It will be over for all of us.
It's like for the factual.
Yeah.
Then so you owe presenter like me an apology. So I'm waiting for it. Thank you very much.
Young lady. Let me move away from here and come to our second story. Now, say enim da me nyumi. Ma bo wudi na ma frel. Enti me be nya kukudro. I was in Nyaboter. Nyaboter. Me pe drama bia wa hade. Enti ebusiafo ye nyina ye nim. Yeah, mommy, Dinah Asamoah. And then I think she has been trending all over. Like she's been
for Jesus.
It's a must, yeah.
Seriously.
It's a must. Now, when make a beer church, when you raw a whole top presenter like you, that is not fine. Learn from Dinah Asamoah. Yes, yeah, she has been in the news for quite some time now. This week, yeah, two days ago, yeah, and I call Instagram, we were doing our research and all that. Now, we came across this letter from her management. Our friend, a friend Prince. Now, friend Prince says, yeah, on tum, on ye also, he has had it up to here. And to see, no, or terminate a contract with Dinah Asamoah because of late, she has been breaching the contract agreement. No, she has been breaching it. In Sicily, no, or terminate the contract. No, in Sicily, there, and your DJ bought me. Bye bye, yo.
Bye bye, yo. Oh. Don't cry, yo.
Don't cry, yo. Oh,
but you know that I think that it was harsh because I say management they say she doesn't have rights to the songs.
Of course, 9 of her popular songs,
and that's
we
what
take
ownership for.
So, after 23 years. Of course, I'll agree with you because Nipanena Yejuma for 23 years. Into say, or from what baby, you just have to prompt the person. You don't just get up. I don't know the measures they've already put in place before finally making a decision of terminating the contract. But I still think that after 23 years, I'm a BBI, it's
but then
fine.
I can also have a reply. Or say, let her now Modia Mano. Say more assembia or one. You should contact Pastor Simon Boamoa. Onona or Troy the author and the writer of the song.
But is that how it's supposed to be? Because at the end of the day, when you now watch a record label, now say record label now or producer in your say that
in Jumno, any record label no Troy. They did not write and author it. So
yeah, but my point is, our true, but I'm a member producer. How would people get to know the song?
Yes.
Do you get it? So at the end of the day, it all boils down to
but this is what record label. Say, whatever issue you have, don't channel it through her because she did not write the song. She did not author it. So channel it through the mentioned name, Pastor Simon Boamoa.
Now, Pastor no, or can record label no.
So not Troy no.
No, but I still think it's not done like that.
This is what that someone is saying. Go and channel all these things through this particular person because the person wrote it and the person authored it. And until now, be channel say mema dine and two jumwe a mema tro. Mema on tro jumwe a mema author enti. On channel through pastor no enye on no dine someone. To reply or there no.
But reply, I don't think Senumi do the move. Yeah, because I still think at the end of the day, it will still boil down to friend Prince, yeah? Because on our ordinary kind of time, energy, we're investing in producing the song. So,
but you invested your energy. I also used my voice to sing.
But you decided to go on a contract with me and work with me. And I want to say, I be terminated. I be breaching some of the agreements now we're calling, so. This thing there, but we will do a follow-up here. Yes, so whatever happens.
It's still a developing story. So
concerning the we are here to serve you. We will serve you like breakfast. Yes. It's in your next story.
Maybe a BCBI, I think say. Yeah,
of course, we'll follow up.
Dizzy do this. I never know.
Oh, you were.
Dizzy do this.
Our very own.
Dizzy. But it hurts me. Dizzy, why didn't you send me some of the pictures?
Hey. What's alright? I don't know. Hey, you wanted Dizzy to send you some.
Why didn't you send me some of the pictures?
But it's not
like
too late though.
Watched.
It's not too late.
It's
You
not
can
too
Google.
Late. You have to give me my share. You cannot
Google.
be sharing pictures around and me. I will not see some. I also have to see. Now then, Dizzy do this. Some time ago, you know, Afrochella.
Of course, yeah.
Over December in Ghana, Afrochella.
We are a top presenter.
Me a top presenter. Manona for me.
Oh,
Afrochella. Na December in Ghana.
Yeah.
Like, so over Ghana, no one call Afrochella. That means
you didn't come to Ghana.
You didn't come to Ghana
at all.
We beg you.
Yeah.
You didn't come to Ghana. Na and then I catch me say regular
tickets no was now for
say.
December. It was around $140 something. $100 and something.
Who have money in
Ghana? Flat.
So
but Michy is the what on it. We will go together, of course. What sponsor you now? So yeah, I think you weren't around too. I've told you.
Okay.
Yeah,
regular
I've delivered.
VIP. I want
VIP. Hey, Michy now. Do you think she will go for regular?
I want
VIP.
Michy, Afrochella.
Please, we are all going for VIP.
What is Afrochella? Hey.
Oh,
Didn't do this. Some time ago, you won't say, ne pictures be circulating. Girls number out say, oh, I know about DM so. Or I know about send the picture of ne manhood. Now we chat you. Say nude pictures in Kwana, Dizzy do this circulating. Now one man be a shame pa. But still, I may say, me so many sabe comedian. Now, girls be bringing out, he complained, say no, yeah, and it was termed as sexual assault. And yeah, kasa sa ache, but sisia de wabe apologizing. I say apology ni a long overdue. That means ache, but now I will say on your time to reflect over. Adena is see any bibia. Until finally, what apology ni that screen is so no. Wabepa obia cho osi wa o send o pictures ni bi nyina mo fa ne bone nche no wenu ne ho on kasa keke but he has turned into a new leaf like wasisa
we bless God. We bless
but
God.
I'm still waiting for my new pictures. Dizzy do this. You cannot leave me out. Send it to me where that you change.
Sister.
Where then you change but Omode let aneba out. Ebani say no a co-founder of Afrochella.
Yeah.
But Omoye in a free so. Mostly because of his behavior. He said Dizzy do this on your co-founder of Afrochella bill.
But I'm hoping that with this apology they'll reconsider.
Yes,
then take him back.
He has changed.
Of course.
But they should wait,
no matter what, he has greatly contributed to Afrochella getting to where it is right now. No,
so I think it's too harsh. Once he has changed, after he sends mine to me, he will totally change. You will not do it again.
I send the word then.
Obia should be. I come in.
Oh, no, no, should be. Google.
No, he said to them directly. I need to get mine directly. With me, so many try and make them sure you are Dizzy do this was assistant. I think they should consider he has really contributed to the Afrochella and everything. I'm fan channel. It's also a power of Pobiacho or social media. I sent two Obia announced on social media. In-laws, siblings, brothers and sisters,
lawyers and judges.
Also, Pamunina, on ye biome. It's Dizzy do this also a patcho. Move fan channel.
On to our last story for the day. My very own Blacko Sheriff. Congratulations to him. A very big congratulations to him. He has earned a nomination at the BET Awards for Best International Flow category. This boy is making history. Of course.
He came back.
He will win.
When he said no cap, never fucked up, and I think I now understand him.
Sure you more.
Say I say only management in your issue.
Yeah.
No, see you know, yes, what when you're born.
The formal management.
The formal management, sorry. Also wa onye boni da no to bono.
Okay.
So
is that the inspiration behind the song?
I would never fucked up. I slept and the Holy Spirit revealed to me.
Oh, I see.
So that's the inspiration behind this.
Oh,
it's
it makes sense. But it makes sense. If that's the case, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
And we are back. Okachi also we're back. This time
and he's
bigger,
back bigger, better
like,
and stronger.
Yes.
And you know, Honor our third Ghanaian artist that win your nomination will be BET.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
The first.
Well done.
I think the first
Ghanaian artist
have got nominations.
No, but
for that category. Yes.
The very first Ghanaian artist, Sarkodie.
We need 2012. We need best international act. Yeah. And I think Stonebwoy too did.
Yes, he was the second Ghanaian artist.
Yeah. It's Black also very third. I mean, he's winning September. Is this month?
Yes, I think 30th or something. Yeah.
So Black Hole is winning. He's bringing the BET award to Ghana.
Right on.
Yeah.
But imagine by the Mazi, you know, I them menu for no question we make waves. So now basically for the area then.
Omunya nomination. I think Miss Lee has gotten a nomination. Yeah. They'll get. The next will be Michy.
Exactly what I'm coming to say.
So we are expecting
Michy has released a song with Nautica today.
Yes.
And I can bet you that she's taking us international.
Get
ready for her.
Grammy.
Say Oscars the musicians and Kobe
So don't worry.
Yeah.
The female artists will definitely
go.
They will
go. Of course. Yeah, and see, Ebusiafo, you introduce we forgot to tell you that our beautiful makeup is by Faces by Yeti. Ebetume huno Instagram for all your occasions, wedding, parties, funeral, whatever occasion it is. Just call on her. She'll be at your service. Yeah. And you can follow us on all our social media platforms. Engage us on Movement TV, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Hey Fabio.
Baby.
And check on our website, all our news and everything for more information. You log on, read everything that trends, every information that you get it there. Yes, in Tebusiafo. Ahana akokonsa proud akokonsa. You're the one busy. We are throwing it back to Michy to end the show for us. Next week, same time, catch us. It's a bye.
Bye.
Ashofa yeda so se woni ye atuna siama ye de djumade abawie ye nyame nhwamo bebre se moka ye ho enyam anka show ye ne den. Thank you so much. Answer na ye be pon edjumade no mame fa so da kese mame makeup artist Aligina I ene won se me ho ayefa Aligina Makeover. She's located in East Legon, Pacho Friendwell, 0554 716 746 0554 716 746. Na book makeup session now honye fetisomia. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll still be reading comments into Pacho. A message we are unjaya. Fatuho, Chatumoho, meba be reading na my reply. I've been so person sponsor your programmer. A social media handles or over to me a DM. And I say friend number na a rolly bubble screen so.